After the second time, I did think it was something that could happen again, like a third or a fourth time. But because it was a bit normal for the community, I don't know at that age if if it made me say I'm not going back into that my community again.
An estimated 16,644 children and teens were injured with guns in 2018. That's one every 32 minutes.
So my name is Larry Alston, originally from Baltimore. Currently, I reside here in Delaware by way of Philadelphia. I've been shot twice in my life. I was shot when I was 13 years old, and I was shot again after my freshman year of college. I was 18 at that time. When I was 13, I was just in the neighborhood. I grew up in East Baltimore, one of the more challenged communities in our country. I was at a summer league basketball game, and just young, making money, so I was keeping score at the basketball games. And a gentleman that just came home from prison, and someone that he was looking for was at the basketball league. So, one shot went off. I wasn't sure if it was a speaker that had blown because it was a DJ at the game. But then when the second shot went off and everyone started running, I realized that there was a shooting taking place. So I started running just like everyone else. Tried to go out one exit, couldn't get out that exit. Went across the basketball court. And when I ran across, that's when I was shot in my back.
When you have a traumatic experience, it's going to even, sort of elevate those levels even more. And it can interfere with all kinds of levels of sort of functioning, right? So emotional functioning, certainly learning, functioning in school is strongly impacted by kids with trauma. They might shut down, they might, there are all host of ways that kids sort of respond, but it impacts sort of every aspect of life, right?
In 2018, gun violence survivors reported an increased fear and vigilance, which made them too fearful to leave their homes.
Like I said, I was 18 after my freshman year of college, and had an altercation with some people in the community, and one of them said, "We're going to get you killed." It was my neighborhood. I wasn't that far removed from the neighborhood, so I've heard that a million times, right? So I went to the carryout. On my way back, one of my cousins said, "Hey, some guys around here looking for you." I said, "Okay." Kept walking and just sensed something. So I turned around. There was a car at the stop sign, and individual, stood out the car, put his hands up like we were going to fight, but instead reached back into his car and started shooting at me. I was running. He hit me with the first shot. The first bullet they were able to remove. The second bullet went through my lungs. It was just too much tissue around it for them to remove that bullet. So I actually still have that bullet in my back. So
you're going to have that ongoing reminder, right? Whether it's if you fully recover all of your functionality, well, you'll still have a scar, right? There's going to be, an ongoing reminder. And we talk about the psychological elements of trauma, that like trauma is written in the body. And so if you have like a gunshot where, you were it really is like that element of it is written in the body as well, it just makes it a harder, sort of situation to manage.
Perspective, not too many people get shot once, but let alone get shot twice, right? I was a good student. I was captain of the basketball team. I was president of the student league, right? I was going to college, so I wasn't what you might call your stereotypical gunshot victim, right?
When it comes to his kids, Larry isn't fearful when they go out, but he does give them tips to ensure their safety.
But I do say the little things like, don't get caught in big crowds, right? Be mindful of your surroundings and just try to help make sure that they understand